Mr. President, what did you order?
Chocolate vanilla swirl with cookie crunch.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for a media that asks real questions.
I grow tired of asking this, so it'll be the last time.
Like, why is Vice President Kamala Harris hanging out with rappers instead of people at the border? Why is the Black Lives Matter co-founder resigning, and what is she about to do next? What would you do if your husband refused to take his mask off even for sex? And Rugrats is back, but Phil and Lil's mom is now a lesbian. Even if the mainstream media won't ask these questions to get answers, I will. And we're gonna have fun doing it. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. We're going on 3 months almost since camel toe horseradish was assigned the border crisis. Yet, she has not visited. She has ignored it as if maybe it will simply disappear, like Biden's cognitive abilities. Instead, she's inviting rappers who support rioting to the White House.
When there's too much drama at school, all you gotta do is walk away.
You may recall that Lil Baby, Kamala's new friend, did a pro-riot performance at the Grammys while standing on a police car.
It's a problem with the whole way of life.
In the Instagram caption, Lil Baby thanked the VP for taking the time out of her busy day to sit with me to have an open discussion. An open discussion about what? You do realize everything the Biden admin said during the debates about how they were gonna do all this stuff for the Black community was a lie to get votes, right?
You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy.
No, you are actually.
Go home to mommy. Go home. Bye.
If it walks like a fraud and it talks like a fraud, buys up real estate, even burns cars like a fraud, then it's fraud. You should probably investigate. BLM is a fraud. Patrice Cullors, one of the women who co-founded Black Lives Matter, is resigning. She says she's leaving to start a TV and book deal, and that it has nothing to do with attacks from the right. Now, wait a minute. How would that be any better?
Are you serious to me right now?
You start an organization that is supposed to help Black people that you claim are being hunted in the streets, and as soon as you get the biggest case of your life and donations, I'm talking about George Floyd, you take the money and run towards a TV and book deal, and it's a right-wing conspiracy theory for people to question your motives for starting this organization. After telling the world you're a Marxist and buying up millions of dollars in homes across the country.
The off. I've had it with you. Go the home. I've had it officially.
Planned Parenthood and Black Lives Matter to me are the two most evil, dishonest, and racist organizations in history. And both of them target African Americans the most. If you want to stop racial injustice and racism in this country, start with them.
We've been duped!
Duped.
Bamboozled!
We've been speckledorfed.
That's not even a word, and I agree with you.
A little PG-13 warning for this segment if you got little kiddos around. I thought the story of a wife asking for advice because her husband won't have sex with her without his mask on was a Babylon Bee article. But then I saw it was Slate who published it, and I've never been more fascinated with a couple in my life. This is the reality show I want, Ryan Seacrest.
Oh.
Let me read you some of this letter that was sent to a writer at Slate asking for advice, and then tell me in the comments what you would do. Dear Prudence, I have been married to a great guy for 5 years and a half. He's handsome, sexy, funny, and kind. It's true that he has always been a little prissy about illnesses, but I never thought it was a real problem.
No, the germs are on me. The germs. Oh, the germs.
However, during this pandemic, his terror about getting sick has reached new levels. For the last year, he has refused to take off his face mask, even when we are at home, just the two of us. This is true even now that he is fully vaccinated for the virus. He wears it to sleep, to do most of his bathroom activities, and yes, even during lovemaking. To eat, he pulls it up to expose his mouth and then quickly pulls it back down between bites. While he does not insist that I do the same, I can tell it bothers him that I don't.
Hey man, it's a cool mask.
Yeah, it's real nice, easy to put on and take off, and it's really easy to breathe in.
Are you eating? Don't swallow. What are you doing? Why are you eating? What? Another one?
Like I was saying, then go to another tape.
When I have tried to present him with the science, he says, scientists don't fully understand the virus yet. Or, I know it probably isn't necessary, but wearing it doesn't bother me, so if there's even a small chance that it can protect us, I'd rather be on the safe side. What's the harm?
I don't know why you always have to be judging me. Because I only believe in science.
I disagree that there's no harm. I want to see my beautiful husband's face again. I want to kiss him on the lips romantically like we used to, and not through a piece of fabric. He does not change his mask very often, and it is often smelly and soiled. I have asked him when he plans to stop masking, and all he says is, when it is safe for everyone. What if this becomes a permanent part of him? My mother, who is very conservative, thinks that I should move out, but I don't think I'm ready for that step yet. What I want is my husband back. How can I get through to him?
If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
There is no helping this man. Your conservative mom is right. Pun intended. I hate divorce, but if he doesn't think anything is wrong with this and he refuses to get help and therapy for it, I think this constitutes a divorce.
You wanna know what? No, I am gonna leave.
Love the stories in today's Hot Take Tuesday. Let's get it.
Hot Take Tuesday.
A while back, I told you to watch the docuseries I'll Be Gone in the Dark on HBO Max, and on June 21st, they are releasing a bonus special episode about the aftermath since the Golden State Killer has been arrested, and also explores another cold case that Michelle McNamara worked on before she died.
It has been 16,417 days since Joseph DeAngelo began his reign of terror.
I had a murder habit, and it was bad.
We wanted to be heard.
My life would never be the same again.
DeAngelo told me he would kill me if I didn't do what he demanded.
USA Today ran an op-ed written from a teenage Connecticut girl where she talked about the disadvantage that she and other female athletes were currently facing in track and field because they're having to compete against boys. Well, USA Today did run the op-ed, but added an apology to the top where the editor apologized for hurtful language used in the article and even changed some of her words, specifically targeting the word male. Even our own personal experiences and perspectives on something can be deemed as fake news if the media and big tech oligarchs decide.
The world is ours!
Nickelodeon is bringing Rugrats back! Except it's hideous CGI, and they made Phil and Lil's mom Betty gay for some reason. Well, not some reason. Is anyone shocked that this woman is a lesbian? I mean, in the original Rugrats, it was pretty obvious. The female symbol on the sweatshirt, the sweatband. I mean, Howard had as much sex appeal as a Triscuit cracker, and this was Betty's best friend, Sheila. Your gaydar may be broken if you didn't see this coming.
Sing a happy, 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 happy song.
Gwyneth Paltrow is joining the board of directors for fashion rental brand Rent the Runway. Cannot wait to rent my official demon exorcism outfit.
I had an exorcism.
Short week this week because of Memorial Day, so hopefully that's gonna keep you going. This is our last week of the show before we have YWLS in Dallas, which so excited about. I mean, I've been working on my notes of what I wanna say to you guys for my speech. It's like all coming together. And then after YWLS, I'm gonna be taking a little week off, summer break, to go back home to Indianapolis and spend time with friends and family. So please make sure that you hit the like button before exiting out today. Tell me what you would do if your significant other refused to take their mask off for anything at home. And DM this episode to all your BFFs and ask them what they think about that. Hit the save button too, because that really helps the show. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Click below to watch yesterday's episode. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the conservatee. And make sure you're following this show at POPlitics on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content.